Hello again. Right, this is another instalment for the Sweet Ties That Bind crochet pattern for the trickiest stitches. This is probably the trickiest stitch of all. The slot stitch. It's more than easy to do. Very simple stitches, it's just fiddly, that's all. It's very difficult for me to show you under the camera, but I'm going to do my best because as we work that stitch first underneath. And as we come back on ourselves, my work twists and turns, and trying to keep it flat for you to see is difficult, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so let's crack on. Oh, before I go, if you do struggle with this, it is, like I say, the trickiest one. It's well worth doing because I think it makes the blanket. But I have popped in a section of alternative rows you can work if you struggle with that too much. Okay, which is, where's my pattern? Here you go. It's that section there. It's just half trebles, which you change colour, so it gives you that nice effect anyway. But it is well worth persevering with this. It's a fiddle. There's only a few sections in the whole blanket, and I do think it's well worth it. Right, let's get going. Oh, where's my hook? Right, I've started a little section here rather than bore you all. So I have worked row 59, which I'm not going to show you how to do because that's the simple bit. So we literally skip stitches, chain one, do some double crochets, blah blah blah. So you can do that easily. Row 60 is literally a row of trebles where we work a treble in every stitch and every chain one space from the row below. Okay, so that is more than doable. I'm not going to talk you through that. This row 61 is the tricky one, so I do need to talk you through this. Okay, so I've joined my new colour. We start with a chain one and we double crochet into the same stitch because that doesn't count as a stitch. Then we work two more double crochets. Now we want to work in our second skip stitch from 3 rows below. Okay, so that we worked that row, we worked that row, and where are we? That's our first skip stitch, which is just under where you should be finished with that stitch there. Okay, we need to go 2 stitches across and find, there you go, our next skip stitch. So we're going to be working all the way across there with our next stitch. So double treble, nice long stitch so it will fit. And we're going to be working in front of our treble row, not around it like we did with the hearts. We wrapped our chain 2 stitches, if I remember rightly, around. We wrapped our treble around the chain 2s on the hearts row. We need to be in front on this one. Okay, so to double treble, yarn round twice, insert into your skip stitch, yarn round, pull through. Got 4 loops on our hook, yarn round, pull through 2, yarn round, pull through 2, and yarn round, pull through 2. Okay, so that's how that should look. Then we go back to row 60, the pink row, which we've just worked, and we skip a stitch because this treble, if you like, sorry, double treble has worked that stitch. And we work 2 double crochets, sorry, 1, 2. Now we need to form the top of our cross. So we need to go back on ourselves to that first skip stitch that we missed from 3 rows below. So we're going to work a double treble into there. So it's yarn round. This is where I'm going to twist. I will try not to. Insert into stitch and pull back through to the front. So this is where it gets fiddly, but it is doable. Okay, yarn round and pull through. And we should have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn round, pull through 2, yarn round, pull through 2, and yarn round, pull through 2. We have created a cross. It looks a bit wonky at the moment, but we need to pull that back across there. So we skip a stitch and we work 4 double crochets in row 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, So you should see you've got a little cross now. Ta-da! So we repeat that again. Again, our skip stitch from 3 rows below should just be below as our first one. We don't want to be working into that one. We want to be working into the next one across there. So we're going quite far again with a double treble. Again, make sure you're in front of your row of trebles, not wrapping around it. 1, 2, 3. And we skip a stitch. Skip that one, work 2 double crochets in row 60. And then we find our skip stitch. The first one we skip there. So we're going back on ourselves and we work another double treble. It's much easier to do when you're not under a camera, loves, trust me. Okay, yarn round, pull through, yarn round, pull through 2, yarn round, pull through 2, yarn round, pull through 2. So you've got the gist. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Showing you how to do 2, and that's how you work it all the way across. It is easy, it's just fiddly. So come on, I want to see everyone doing it. If you need any help at all with any part of the Sweet Ties That Bind pattern, you can contact me by email, beaconcrafts@live.co.uk, or feel free to private message me through our main Facebook shop page, Beacon Crafts Sedgley, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, have fun. Please enjoy making this blanket as much as I have. I've loved every second of it. And please, please, please tag us when you've finished your beautiful makes on Facebook and Instagram, because I really do love to see. Have fun and happy hooking. All right, catch you soon. Bye.